You cannot build character and courage by taking away people's initiative and independence. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. Education does not mean teaching people what they do not know. It means teaching them to behave as they do not behave. My mind is like a piece of steel, very hard to scratch anything on it and almost impossible after you get it there to rub it out. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts and beer. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. The probability that we may fall in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. It shall not deter me. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to success is more important than any other thing. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is and the tree is the real thing. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist. But I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. You have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandfather was. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail, without it nothing can succeed. My concern is not whether God is on our side, my greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. You can't make a weak man strong by making a strong man weak.